You open up the CCHA campaign with a shutout. How big is that for Colmore and the entire team?
Yeah, Cole did a really good job. He was our best player out there tonight. Calm, cool, collective from a penalty kill standpoint. Your goalie's got to be your best player, and he was that again. So really, really good to see him. He's given us a chance, and we got to do a much better job of giving him a little more support offensively. But I thought he played sound. I thought we did a decent job at times. They're gonna have flurries, and waves come at you, and obviously any breakdown we had, he was there for the save. So he did exactly what we needed: stop all the pucks that he should stop, and mix in a couple big ones.
Yeah, last post-game press conference, Gardina talked about how big this series is for him and the seniors. Ferris State eliminated him 2 years ago. Was that message, made across in the locker room for the younger guys of how big this rivalry is for Bowling Green?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Scar. It was. I didn't know that. I don't really live in the past. I focus on what's at hand and right now. And my biggest thing was trying to get 2 points tonight or 3, whatever I think we give the CCHA.
And Coach, defensively, of course, Cole was certainly up to the challenge. There were some key block shots too. Yeah. What was it like to see some of the guys sell out and block some big shots?
I told them after wins, if you don't have ice bags on, you didn't compete hard enough. We talked about that at the beginning of the game. Like if you want to win hockey, you got to play in the hard areas. If we're not generating enough offense, and we better defend hard, and for us, we better have layers of guys blocking shots. We have a high expectation. And I said to the guys today, it's not until you leave this program that I'll probably tell you, great job. I'm going to keep raising the bar every time for these guys. That's our job as coaches, and my job as head coach is not let anybody get complacent. Give them an attaboy when they do a great job and a fist pump there. But then again, it's back to work and not getting too high or too low. So we got a big test though. All right, that's one game. Everybody goes into a series, especially on the road, trying to get a split, off it. So now we got a big challenge tomorrow.
It seemed like, too, both teams got off to good starts. It was a little back and forth, but how big was Max's goal there to kind of go into the locker room with a good feeling?
Huge, right? About 2 minutes left, I think it was. We had some good opportunities prior, and it just, it's one of those where the puck wasn't following us, quite as much. But we also got to bury some of those chances, as I said to the guys, and it's nothing, I'm so glad that we're getting the opportunities, but now we in order to create separation, even in the second, I thought the second they tilted the ice back on us, and a lot of that happened because of our undiscipline. I thought we took too many penalties there. We didn't manage pucks well enough. And we got to be able to create separation in a game. That's the next level of winning. Don't let your opponent hang around. Try to create separation. And credit to Ferris, they made some adjustments, came out. Again, we took some undisciplined penalties. They had some good looks and momentum built, on power play. But Cole Moore and the PK did a nice job, and we're able to kind of weather that storm.
First goal for Montvey tonight, too. How special was that?
Yeah, it was a nice goal. Really nice play by Harry there in the neutral zone, and Scar, a couple of the guys we lean on quite a bit to play minutes. And again, it's 1-0 game, and 2-0 games there's never a game where you kind of can sit back and relax. And, and plus a 2-goal game, it's nice to get that lead, but they always say that's the worst lead in hockey because then it can go 2-1 quick. So, but again, that's, we got a lot we got to continue to build off of. I said to the guys after the game, you never critique a win. We win. We learned from it. We did a lot of great things out there. We did a lot of things we got to improve on. And that's our job tomorrow as coaches tonight. Stay up, find those, tweak them, try to get it through to the players and try to implement it tomorrow. But we're going to have a desperate team come play us, so we got to play with a desperate effort.
And maybe one of those good things that didn't quite yield results was the power play. Weren't able to score a power play goal, but did you feel like they did a lot of good things on the power play tonight?
Well, what did you think? Did you think they had a good power play?
Seemed to be.
We had some good looks, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Power play goals. They're like a cat, we said, right? They come and go. Dogs like a defense. We had much better looks tonight than we did last weekend. Some tough luck. The guys, they're trying. And it's tough because power play gets critiqued all the time. Doesn't matter what level, NHL. Everybody lives off it, and it's an easy thing for every fan to look at. And every spectator and every journalist to look at. And that's a stat that everyone can just draw their attention to. But if you're a purist in the game, you'll look at opportunities. You'll look at loose puck recoveries. You'll look at in zone time, because really a power play is really meant to change your opponent's mindset. And the end result is hopefully a goal. But if you can play in a zone for 90 seconds, and wear teams down, all right, probably from a flip side, you're like, we can't be taking any more penalties out here. So it's not from a lack of trying for the guys, but it is, you can tell they get frustrated. Right, that's an easy thing to get frustrated at, right? So, but I thought we moved the puck around sometimes. They're some of the best I've seen this year, but that's what happens. So now the biggest challenge is don't sway from that, because it's easy now to get frustrated and try to go a different direction. So, we'll make a few more tweaks ourselves, and we'd like to have gotten a couple there, and that would have helped us create our separation.
Yeah, Cole, like you just said, first shutout of the year and second shutout of your college career. I mean, what's that mean for you to keep that blank on the scoreboard?
Yeah, it's always a good personal milestone to get shutouts, and especially happy for our group getting the win on the Friday night first CCHA game. So I'm pretty stoked for the fellas tonight. Yeah,
you just mentioned it, getting the first CCHA win, starting off the season right, 1-0. I mean, what's that also mean for the squad? Yeah, it's we're trying to get momentum and getting Friday wins and finishing out on Saturday. It's always hard in college hockey, and we're just looking to keep going.
Yeah, defensively, Cole, it seemed like not only were you having a good night, but there were some big shots blocked by your teammates. What's it like to see them selling out to block shots the way they were?
Yeah,
tonight?
we have a really great decor with Goose, Tommy. They always sell out block shots. Wozni, Daltz, guys getting in front always helps my job, makes my life a lot easier. So really means a lot to those guys.
How big was that goal, and the timing of the goal there for Max late in the first period kind of gave you guys probably a good taste in your mouth heading to the locker room?
Yeah, it was always good to go into the first intermission with a goal, and Max tilting the rink there really helped the group, and he's been hot, getting 2 goals in his last 2 games, so really happy for the guy.
What made this Ferris State team so tough to scheme against? Because they were tough, they were in it the whole night, really couldn't put them away, but
yeah,
got the 2-0 win.
They always hang around. They're a shot volume team, so you have to be aware. They're always going to sling pucks to the front of the net, so it's always like I have to stay on my toes the whole game, so they're hard. They'll stay in it throughout the whole 60 minutes.
Had a great atmosphere against Ohio State last Saturday in the building, and seemed like it was another fun atmosphere tonight. How did that get you guys fired up?
We have the best student section in the nation. They help us out so much. I can't say enough good words about our student section. It's amazing to play in front of them, and they give us so much energy.
Yeah, Max, you bear your first one of your career at the Slater Family Ice Arena. What's that mean?
It felt good. It's an awesome place to play, probably the coolest place I've ever played. Just feels good to be able to make an impact in a game where, scoring a goal will help your team out.
Yeah, I mean, what's that mean for conference to start off 1-0 as, for the team?
It's big. A win is always tough in this conference. Every team's so close. I remember looking at last year, I wasn't here, but end of the year, the teams are shifting so much in the standings. So a win early in the year means just as much as a win late in the year because they all mean the same.
Did that bring extra excitement for you? This was your first CCHA series, so was there a little extra something to this coming into the series? A little more excitement than usual?
Yeah, anytime you get to play hockey, it's a great day. I kind of try to see every game as a privilege that I get to play, so I try to see every game the same. Every game's just as exciting because every day for hockey is a great day.
What led to the success on the goal there? What did you see that ultimately ended up putting you in that position to score that goal?
I think it's a system goal. Not necessarily anyone made a great skilled play. The way our system works, we had our F3. It was Ben Duran in the situation. He came up high on their guy. Great F3 high. Puck bounced back to our defenseman, put a good shot on net, and I was just there to clean it up.
Well, the PK didn't allow a goal tonight, obviously, but the power play, it seemed like he did a lot of good things. Maybe he didn't get the result, but what are your main takeaways?
Yeah, our power play tonight was good. We had a lot of chances. Our goal that we scored in the first period kind of was built off of our power play a few shifts before. Our power play built momentum for us, and then a couple shifts went by, and we kept that momentum up, and then eventually led to a goal. So it was big on them. And our PK tonight was awesome too. Cole Moore, nothing but good things to say about that guy. He's our best PKer, was our best player tonight. He's a stud.
What's it like seeing some of your teammates selling out to block shots the way they were defensively? You guys were super sound.
Yeah, buy-in's a huge word, or 2 words that we use around here. And the more guys buy in, the more success we'll have as a team.